One of the most effective tools that I've ever found for emotional and physical healing is one that I use daily, as well using it with many of my clients, and that's EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, commonly known as tapping. I have seen massive benefits in my life and those of my clients since discovering tapping over 15 years ago. And I'd go as far as to say that I really don't know where I'd be without it. Whilst it can be used for clearing up so many different issues, I find it most useful for alleviating the symptoms of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. But what exactly is EFT? How does it work? And what benefits does science suggest it might offer? In this video, we'll explore what I think is a fascinating and highly effective approach to emotional and physical healing. I'm Jo Banks. I've been a professional executive business coach for 15 years. I'm sharing what I know. Over the coming weeks, I will be introducing tapping videos to my YouTube portfolio on a whole range of topics. I've got about 60 lined up, I think, including managing stress and anxiety, overwhelm, dealing with toxic bosses, feeling more positive about the future, overcoming social anxiety, fear of public speaking, interview nerves, over-explaining, and a whole lot more. So I thought it would be a really good idea to do this video as an introduction to tapping so that I can refer the uninitiated to it and I don't have to keep explaining what I'm doing at the beginning of each EFT video. If you're interested in trying some tapping, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and have that notification bell on so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. You've got absolutely nothing to lose by giving it a go, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So what is EFT tapping? EFT tapping is a form of psychological acupressure that involves tapping on specific points on the body while focusing on a particular issue or emotion. Developed in the 1990s by Gary Craig, EFT is rooted in the ancient principles of acupuncture, but without the needles. The technique combines cognitive and exposure elements with acupressure to address both the emotional and physical aspect of issues. The foundational concept of EFT is that negative emotions are linked to disturbances in the body's energy system. By tapping on meridian points, similar to those in traditional Chinese medicine, while mentally focusing on the issues, individuals can restore balance to the energy flow and alleviate negative emotions. And if that sounds too woo-woo, stick with me because I'll talk about the science a little bit later on. The process of EFT tapping. The EFT process is relatively straightforward and can be done anywhere, making it a really accessible self-help tool. All you need to know is the process and some wording and you're off. So here's a step-by-step guide, although as I say, I will be doing videos, follow along videos that you can do at your own pace. Firstly, number one, identify the issue. Focus on a specific problem or emotion, whether that's anxiety, pain, a stressful event, or any other issue. Number two, evaluate the intensity. Before and after doing a tapping sequence, we rate the intensity of the issue on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 being that you don't really have any feeling about it, and 10 being an intense feeling. By doing that, it really helps us to measure the progress. When we do a tapping sequence, the rating should come down significantly. Number three, the setup. We then start by tapping on the karate chop, the soft part of the hand here. And it doesn't matter which hand you use. And I would use 2 or 3 fingers. We just tap along on that karate chop. Whilst we're doing that, we create a setup statement that acknowledges the issue and includes a phrase of self-acceptance. For example, even though I feel really anxious right now, I deeply and completely love honour and accept myself. Number 4, the sequence. We then tap on the following meridian points while repeating certain statements related to the problem, feeling, or emotion that we want to change and that corresponds with the setup statement. We start at the eyebrow point, where the eyebrow starts near the nose, and you can tap both sides if you want to. I tend to just do one, but you can tap both. Then we go to the side of the eye, and again, you can tap both if you want to. Then under the eye, under the nose, the chin point where the crease is in the chin, then the collarbone, then under the arm where the bra would be if you're wearing one, on top of the head. And that's the full sequence going round. Number 5, we then repeat as necessary and continue tapping rounds until the intensity of the issue decreases to a manageable level. Number 6, re-evaluate. At the end of the tapping, typically between 5 and 10 minutes, although it can be longer, I suggest 5 to 10 minutes. That's usually about enough time. Stop and re-evaluate the intensity. As a rule of thumb, I say if the feeling is above a 3, do another full round. Then reassess, and if it's still above a 3, do another round. Keep tapping until it's a 3 or below. You should feel much calmer and more in control. The science-backed benefits of EFT. While EFT is often categorized under alternative or complementary therapies, a growing body of scientific research supports its effectiveness. Here are some notable findings. Number 1, reduction in anxiety and depression. Several studies have demonstrated that EFT can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Nervous and Mental Disease found that EFT had a large effect reducing anxiety, comparable to or better than traditional psychotherapy. Number 2, stress relief. EFT has been shown to lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. A study conducted by Dr. Dawson Church found that EFT participants had a 24% reduction in cortisol levels after a single session, compared to a 14% reduction in those receiving traditional talk therapy. Number 3, pain management. Research indicates that EFT can be effective in reducing chronic pain. For instance, a study in the Journal of Energy Psychology found significant pain reduction in patients with fibromyalgia after EFT treatment. Number 4, improved physical health. By addressing the emotional contributions to physical symptoms, EFT can lead to overall better health outcomes. The connection between mind and body means that reducing stress and emotional distress can positively impact conditions like hypertension, autoimmune disorders, and more. Number 5, enhanced athletic performance. Athletes have also turned to EFT to enhance performance by reducing performance anxiety and improving mental focus. A study published in the Open Sports Sciences Journal reported improved performance outcomes in athletes using EFT compared to those who did not. One big caveat here, as I would always say, is I am not a health professional, and you should always take responsibility for your own well-being. And if you need to see a professional regarding your physical or mental health, please do so. What EFT can be used for? EFT's versatility is one of its most appealing features. Here's a closer look at the wider range of issues it can address and types of issues that I use it for, are either on myself and with my clients. Number 1, emotional issues. EFT is commonly used to address anxiety, depression, PTSD, phobias, and other emotional disturbances. By reducing the emotional charge associated with traumatic memories, EFT can help individuals achieve a sense of calm and emotional freedom. I've helped clients overcome their fear of dogs, spiders, flying, height, and a whole range of other phobias using EFT. Number 2, physical pain. EFT can alleviate chronic pain conditions such as migraines, fibromyalgia, and arthritis. I find it particularly useful for helping with pain in the back, lower back, hips, knees, which can often be psychosomatic due to prolonged levels of stress. By focusing on the emotional components of the pain, EFT can provide significant relief. Number 3, weight loss and food cravings. EFT can help you manage emotional eating and cravings by addressing the underlying emotional triggers. Studies have shown that EFT can reduce food cravings and support weight loss efforts. Number 4, addictions. EFT has been used as a complementary treatment for addictions, including smoking, alcohol, and drugs. By reducing the emotional triggers and stress associated with the addiction, EFT can support recovery efforts. Number 5, performance enhancement. Whether in sports, academics, or professional settings, EFT can help individuals overcome performance anxiety, boost confidence, and improve focus. I've helped it to use clients overcome their interview nerves and even extreme public speaking phobias. By tapping away negative thoughts and self-doubt, users can enhance their overall performance. Number 6, relationship issues. EFT can improve relationship dynamics by reducing emotional reactivity and enhancing communications. Couples and individuals can use EFT to address issues like jealousy, anger, and resentment. Type of results you might achieve. The results from EFT can be profound and vary depending on the individual and the issues being addressed. Here are some potential outcomes that I frequently see. Number 1, emotional calmness. I think this is the number one positive result that I see both within myself and with my clients using tapping. A sense of calm and emotional relief after a tapping session. This can translate then into improved mood and overall well-being. Number 2, reduced symptoms. For those dealing with chronic conditions or psychological disorders, EFT can lead to a significant reduction in symptoms, enhancing the quality of life. Number 3, improved coping skills. EFT provides a tool for managing stress and emotional disturbances, leading to better coping strategies in everyday life. Number 4, enhanced performance. Athletes, students, and professionals can experience improved performance and confidence in their respective fields. And that's one of the reasons why I love EFT so much. Number 5, better relationships. By reducing emotional reactivity, EFT can lead to healthier and more harmonious relationships. Number 6, increased self-awareness. The introspective nature of EFT can enhance self-awareness and emotional intelligence, fostering personal growth. The wrap-up. EFT tapping is more than just an alternative therapy. It's a holistic approach to emotional and physical well-being that integrates ancient wisdom with modern psychology practices. Its simplicity, accessibility, and wide range of applications make it a valuable tool for anyone seeking to improve their quality of life. While more research is definitely needed to fully understand the mechanisms behind EFT, the existing scientific evidence and I've got countless myself, the countless anecdotal reports highlight its potential benefits. Whether you're dealing with stress, pain, emotional issues, or performance anxiety, EFT tapping offers a promising avenue for achieving emotional freedom and holistic health. My advice is to give it a go. You have nothing to lose. Suspend your disbelief. However, you might want to do it in private, as it can look a little bit strange to anybody watching in. What next? As I mentioned earlier, I will be producing a number of tapping videos over the coming weeks based on the most common themes that arise in my coaching sessions and also requested by you. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a thing. Finally, thank you to everyone who stays until the very end, and thank you so much for your continued support. It really does mean the world to me.